Om Yogis, welcome to this practice today with Naga Kanya. Let's start in Sukhasana, cross-leg position, and just start to circle your belly here. Close your eyes. Gently bringing yourself into a feeling for Naga Kanya, who is a beautiful guardian snake goddess. Let's change direction when you're ready. Picturing Naga Kanya's serpentine body and graceful flowing movement. It is said that sometimes she lives in the water and sometimes she lives amongst the stars. Come to center when you're ready, switching the cross of your legs. We'll come into a seated cat-cow, so just hold your knees, inhale, offer your chest, exhale, around your spine. In some cultures, snakes or naga are loved and revered. In others, they are feared and demonized. Naga Kanya is coming to us today to help us to look with wisdom at the energetics around persecution. Come to center when you're ready, and from here just twist to the left, hold and breathe. Snakes are often subject to terrible persecution, even though the majority pose no threat to us. Each year, thousands of snakes are killed unnecessarily due to lies or myths told about them. Let's come out of that and twist the other way. The fear of evil things can create evil acts. Beware of fear. Beware of fear. It can create untruths that lead to terrible persecutions. Back to center when you're ready. Just start to take some head circles here, just circling your chin, releasing your neck, keeping the eyes closed, coming into your throat chakra or Vishuddhi chakra, which is located at the pit of your throat. So you might even want to bring a finger to the pit of your throat so you can be aware where you're working. And then go the other way. The pit of the throat is associated with the naga or the serpent. When we are frightened of persecution or witness to persecution, that fear or pain is thought to filter in through the throat. Let's change direction again. Gently releasing any experience of persecution. Any fear or pain of witnessing persecution. Any wounding of being on the wrong end of a lie or a story. Change direction. Start to work with your feelings around persecution today, supported by Naga Kanya, the Queen of Snakes. Then come to stillness when you're ready. We'll come into a seated snake dance sequence now. So inhaling, interlace your hands at your heart, elbows wide. And as you exhale, push them forward and away. Inhale, palms lift towards the ceiling, still interlaced. Exhale, bring the hands to the back of your head, but don't touch the back of your head. Inhale, push your elbows wide. Exhale, bring your right hand to the floor and side stretch over to the right. Let's inhale, stay here. Exhale, bring that top hand now to the floor ahead of you. Just stay where you are. And then on your next inhale, come straight up with that arm and stretch here. Exhale, side stretch over again, going a little deeper this time. Inhaling here. And exhale, come back to center. Let's inhale, bring the hands to the heart again. Exhale, push them away. Inhale, lift to the ceiling. Exhale to the back of the head, don't touch the back of the head. Inhale, take the elbows a little wider. Exhale, the left hand is coming to the floor now, side stretch over. Inhale, stay here. As you exhale, bring your top hand to the floor in front of you. And now inhale, bring it straight up and stretch here. Exhale, come back into the side stretch. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to center. Let's go again. Inhale, hands at the heart. Exhale, push forward and away. Inhale to the ceiling. And exhale, back of the head. Inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, right hand to floor, side stretch over. Inhale here. Exhale, top hand to the floor ahead of you. Inhale, straight up and stretch. Exhale, side stretch over a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, the hands interlace at the heart. Exhale, push the interlace away. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring it to the back of the head. Inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, left hand to floor, side stretch over. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, your top hand comes to the floor in front of you. Inhale, straight up stretch. Exhale, side stretch a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, interlace the hands at the heart. Exhale, push them forward and away. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale to the back of the head. Inhale, elbows push wide. Exhale, right hand to the floor, side stretch. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, top hand to the floor ahead of you. Inhale, straight up and stretch. Exhale, side stretch over a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, interlace at the heart. Exhale, push away. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, back of the head. Inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, left hand to the floor, side stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, top hand to the floor in front of you. Inhale, straight up and stretch. Exhale, back over to the side. Inhale here. And exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Let's come to cat-cow when you're ready. Inhale, offer your heart. And exhale, round your back. Fall back into the rhythm of your own breath. I heard a beautiful story the other day. And in this story, a teacher suggested a game to his students. He would secretly whisper to 3 of them in his class that they were to be the witches. And then the rest of the class would have to root them out. Come to stillness when you're ready, lovelies. Let's thread the needle, bringing your left arm through. Hold and breathe here. So the class was tasked with forming witch-free groups. If at the end of the lesson a witch was in your group, everyone would be punished. So the class quickly started to form cliques, excluding their classmates based upon nothing but suspicion. Nothing but fear. Let's come back to center when you're ready. And go the other way. So the class was splitting into smaller and smaller groups, excluding their classmates based upon other groups excluding them, based upon nothing but suspicion, nothing but fear. And eventually the environment became unpleasant with feelings of ostracizing others, with name calling even, and finger pointing. the fear of being called a witch and excluded from the groups only grew and grew with that. Let's come back to center when you're ready. And press back, downward facing dog. Eventually, thankfully, the teacher called a stop to this game. And then he asked, "Who here is a witch?" And no one lifted their hand, because no witch really existed. He never called a witch. There was no witch. Let's come into child's pose when you're ready. This story illustrates that sometimes the threat isn't real. However, the fear of the threat can cause real and lasting damage. Sometimes just the fear of evil can bring about the evil deeds. And this is the root of persecution. Fearful ideas placed like a rot inside the mind, causing otherwise good people to behave in very bad ways. When you're ready, lovelies, let's press back, downward facing dog. And from here, lift your left leg up into three-legged dog, open the hip. And turn your head to look under your left armpit. Feeling the pit of your throat, which is associated with the Naga or serpent. Consciously turn away from the energy of persecution. Take as you find, not as others might think. Not as fear might dictate. And come back to center when you're ready and change direction. Visualize Naga Kanya, a beautiful serpentine goddess, a guardian goddess who wards off the pain of persecution. And then when you're ready, come to center and walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees deeply, heavy through your tailbone, heavy through your shoulders, and start to uncoil your spine, rolling up from bottom to top so your shoulders and head come up last. Walk into the top of your mat now, lovelies. We're going to come into Natarani Naga, dancing snake. So stand for a moment with your hands crossed over your heart, feeling the protection of Naga Kanya, the Serpent Goddess. We circle the arms up, bringing the backs of the wrists together, taking your fingers wide, Bending your elbows ever so slightly here. And then taking your time, lift your right leg and point your toe. So just lift your knee up, And then flex that foot, keep the leg lifted and take it wide. Bringing your thumb to your third finger now. Take your arms wide, fingers spread, elbows slightly bent. Hold here. And you might want to try just twisting gently from the waist towards your raised leg. Coming out of that when you're ready. Bringing both feet to the floor, the hands lift in prayer. And then we lower the hands to the heart. Again, we circle the arms up. The wrists touch, fingers spread, elbows slightly bent. Left knee comes up, toes are pointed. Flexing those toes when you're ready, taking the leg wide, bringing your thumb to your third finger, arms wide, palms up. Hold here. And you can gently twist from your waist, if you like, from here. Come back to center, bring the foot to the floor, the hands lift in prayer. And then we lower the hands to the heart. Release any experience of persecution now. Just let your body now willow over to the right. Coming back to center, and then over to the left. And back to center. Let your movements flow today, lovelies. Take your legs wide off of your mat. Prepare for Goddess pose. Toes slightly out, heels slightly in. And then come down when you're ready with the hands above the head in prayer. When you're ready, bring your hands down to the center line of your body. Bringing them to the floor, crouching low now. Turning your feet to face the front of your mat. Or to face forward, We're going to bring the left leg back now into a low lunge. Releasing any fear you might feel. Circle your arms here. The backs of your wrists are touching, your fingers are stretching. And then widen the arms, thumb and third finger touch, elbows slightly bent, palms lift towards the ceiling. Twist from the waist. In your low lunge here. And then come back to center and twist the other way. In your low lunge here. Beautiful. Let's come back to center and meet in plank position. And from plank position, come down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg, come into three-legged dog. Open and loosen the pit of your throat here. Come back to center and swap sides. Take as you find it. No judgment. No presupposing, no assumptions. Back to center when you're ready. Drop to your knees. Sit back to your heels. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart and gently twist to the left. Hold and breathe. Come back to center when you're ready and gently twist to the right. Back back to center when you're ready. Come to all fours, take cat-cow. Our movements today help us to shed the old skin of fear that might keep us tightly bound into old ideas, into stories, or even outright lies. Come to center when you're ready. Press back, downward facing dog. Your right foot is stepping forward. From here we come into a high lunge. Back knee is up but the hands are down. And then bring that back leg to the top of your mat and fold forward here. Beautiful. Rise up when you're ready. Hands in prayer position. Coming back to center, bringing your hands to cross over your heart. Feeling the protection of Naga Kanya. Circle the arms up, the backs of the wrists come together, the fingers are wide. Lifting your right leg and pointing your toe. Keep that leg lifted, flex the foot and take it out to the side. Bringing the thumb to the third finger, the arms come slightly down, palms press up, and you can twist from your waist. Bring your foot to the floor, the hands lift in prayer. Lower your hands to your heart. Circle your arms up, the backs of your wrists are touching. The left leg comes up, the toes are pointed. Thumb to third finger, foot flexes, comes out to the side, arms wide. And you can twist here towards the bent leg, lifted leg, sorry. Bring that foot to the floor, lift your hands in prayer when you're ready. Lower your hands to your heart. And it's willow now, to the left. Back to center. And to the right. Let the movement flow. Back to center. Bring your feet off the mat. Prepare for goddess pose. And then when you're ready, come down goddess pose. Arms in prayer above your head. Hands come to the mat, crouch low, point your toes forward now, open the pit of your throat that is associated with the serpent or the naga. And we bring the right leg back now for low lunge. In this low lunge, let's circle the arms to the backs of the wrists, fingers are stretching. Then thumbs to third fingers, widen the arms. Twist from your waist one way and hold for a few moments and then go the other way, holding for a few moments. Come back to center when you're ready. Meet me in plank position. And from here, let's come down knees, chest and chin. Cobra when you're ready. And back to downward facing dog. Lifting your left leg, three-leg dog. And then swapping sides, right leg, three-legged dog. Back to downward facing dog, dropping to the knees, we sit to the heels. Hands come into prayer, and we twist to the right. Holding and breathing. And then twist to the left. Hold and breathe. Coming to all fours, take cat-cow, loosening the skin of fear. Downward facing dog when you're ready. The right foot steps now to high lunge. The hands are down to the mat. Bring your back leg to the top of your mat when you're ready. Forward fold here. And then rise up, bringing your hands to prayer above your head. And then stand with your hands crossed over your heart, feeling the protection of Naga Kanya. We're going to keep it moving today, working out any blocks in the body where your energy might be stuck in fear of persecution or pain of witnessing persecution, or even woundings around being persecuted. Let's inhale, lift the arms, and exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, bring the left leg back, low lunge, back knee down. Inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale here to the pit of your throat. Exhale, back to dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale here, pit of the throat. And exhale, back to dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward, low lunge. As you exhale, sink your hips a little deeper. As you inhale, offer your chest. And as you exhale, come forward and fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise. Exhale, bringing your right leg back, low lunge, back knee down. Inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, plank position. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale to the pit of your throat. Exhale, back to dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. And And exhale, open your hip. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg steps forward as you inhale. Exhale, sink the hips, low lunge, back knees down. Inhale, offer your chest. Exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. And exhale, rest here. Cross the arms above the heart, feeling the protection of Naga Kanya. As you work through any blocks in the body where your energy might be stuck in the energy of persecution. Let's inhale, the arms lift, lifting your left leg now. Left knee. Exhale, step back into a high lunge from here. Inhale here in your high lunge, lifting the arms up. Exhale now, bringing the hands to the floor, bringing your back knee down to the floor, low lunge. Inhale, thumb and third finger come together, the arms go wide. And as you exhale, twist from the belly to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Don't open the hips, just lift it high. And as you exhale, walk your hands back to standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands forward, back to three-legged dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands forward, come back to three-legged dog. Inhale, back to downward facing dog, lower the leg. Exhale here. Inhale now, bring your left leg through. Exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. Inhale, as you lift your arms, lift your right knee up. Exhale, step back for high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, your hands come to the floor, the back knee comes down. Inhale, the thumb and third finger press, the arms go wide. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, meet me in plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg straight up. Don't open the hip. And as you exhale, walk the hands back for standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, keep the leg lifted, walk the hands forward, three-legged dog. Bring the leg down as you inhale, back to downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, rise the left leg straight up. Exhale, walk in for standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, walk back, the leg is still raised. Three-legged dog. Lower the leg as you inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, your right leg steps forward. Exhale, we fold at the top of the mat. Let's inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. Bringing your hands to cross over your chest, we're clearing the emotional pain of persecution through Natarani Naga or dancing snake. Let's inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, bring the left leg back. Low lunge, drop the back knee down. As you inhale, offer the heart. As you exhale, come back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale to the pit of your throat. And exhale back to dog. Your left leg steps forward as you inhale. And as you exhale, sink the hips in a low lunge here. Inhale, offer your chest. Exhale, spring forward and fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. It is a beautiful world, and it is spiritually safe to be who you are. Inhale, lift the arms without fear of persecution. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, bring your right leg back. In the low lunge, offer your heart as you inhale. Exhale, come back to plank. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg as you inhale. Open your hip as you exhale. Take an inhale here to the pit of your throat. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg as you inhale. Open your hip as you exhale. Inhale to the pit of your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg is stepping forward. And as you exhale, sink your hips in a low lunge. Inhale, offer your chest. Exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. Let's inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, now bring both legs back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward now, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is stepping, your right heel grounds. Let's inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open that up, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, sink your hips a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to stand, turning to face the long edge of your mat, bringing your hands to your hips, and be slightly pigeon-toed here. As you inhale, offer the chest. And as you exhale, fold forward. Breathe here. We work out any blocks in the body where your energy might be stuck in fear of persecution, pain of witnessing persecution, or wounding around being persecuted. When you're ready, on a long inhale, let's stand up. And as you exhale, turn your feet for triangle, turning towards the top of your mat. Inhale, prepare for triangle pose. And exhale, come into triangle pose. We take a few free breaths here. Shedding the skin of fear, because evil things, or fear of evil things, is often the root of evil actions. Breathe in triangle pose and let your skin be supple and capable of movement. Moving yourself away from the energy of persecution and division with Naga Kanya. Let's inhale here. Exhale, preparing to come out, and on your next inhale, rise up and turn your feet for triangle on the other side. Take an inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, come into triangle pose, going the other way. Ask yourself the question, in what way can I transcend the pressure of groups? And move away from that so I can express who I truly am without fear of persecution. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we come up. And as you exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, both legs come back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, shifting forward, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is stepping, your right foot is stepping, your left heel grounds, warrior one. And as you exhale, let's open that up, warrior two. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips a little lower. Inhale here. Exhale, come to stand, turning to the long edge of your mat, bringing your hands to your hips. Inhale, offer your chest. Exhale, wide leg fold. Take a few moments to yourself here, breathe deeply. Shedding the skin of fear. As the fear of evil things is often at the root of evil action. And the fear of evil things might not even be true. The evil thing might not even exist. Release all evil things now, or fear of evil things. Preparing to come up. On a long inhale, bring yourself to stand up. And as you exhale, turn your feet for triangle towards the top of your mat. Inhaling, preparing to go in. Exhaling, triangle pose, breathe here. Take a deep breath in, feel the world is lovely and beautiful, as it could be without the fear of evil things. Let your skin be supple and capable of movement as you move away from the energy of persecution and division now. On your next exhale, prepare to come out. And as you inhale, come out of that triangle, turning your feet for triangle the other way. Exhale, triangle pose. Again, ask yourself the question, in what way can I transcend the pressure of groups and express who I truly am without fear? In what way can I trust that the world is ready to accept me as I truly am? Preparing to come up when you're ready, and on your next inhale, come on up. Exhale, stepping to the top of your mat. Let's stand for a moment with the hands crossed over the heart, feeling once again the protection of Naga Kanya. Circling your arms up, the backs of your wrists come together again, fingers wide into the sides as you lift your right leg, pointing the toe. Keep that leg lifted, flex the foot and take it wide, perhaps even twisting towards your raised leg. Bringing your thumb to your third finger as you do so. And coming back to center when you're ready, bringing the foot to the floor, lift the hands in prayer. Lower your hands to your heart. Circle your arms up again, the wrists touch. Left leg comes up, point the toes. And then bring the thumb to the third finger, arms go wide as you flex the foot and take it out to the side. You can twist towards your raised leg. If you like today, twist from the waist, not from the arms and shoulders. Come back to center when you're ready. Bring the foot to the floor, the hands lift in prayer. Lower the hands to your heart, releasing any experience of persecution. Let yourself just lean to your right. Come back to center, lean to the left. Come back to center, let your movement flow. Take your legs wide off your mat, come into goddess pose, arms lift. Hands come all the way down to the mat as you crouch low. Square off your feet to the front of the room, releasing any fear here as you bring the left leg back for a low lunge. In low lunge position with the back knee down, circle the arms so the backs of the wrists touch, the fingers stretch. Widen the arms, thumb and third finger touch. And then twist from your waist, one way, back to center, and then the other way. Meet me in plank position. Then come down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting your left leg for three-legged dog. Take as you find it. And coming out of that and swapping sides when you're ready. Back to downward facing dog, drop to your knees, sit to your heels. Bring your hands into prayer, twist to the left. Back to center, twist to the right. Back to center, all fours, cat-cow. Shedding the skin of fear through movement. Shedding all memory of persecution. Come back to center, press back, downward facing dog. Your right leg is stepping forward for a high lunge here. Keeping your hands to the floor though. Bringing your back leg forward to the top of your mat, come into forward fold. Rise up with your hands in prayer. And then bring your hands to cross over your heart, feeling the protection once again of Naga Kanya. Circle the arms up, backs of the wrists together, fingers wide, right leg lifts. Thumb and third finger press as you flex that lifted foot. Maybe even twist towards the lifted leg from your waist. Come back to center when you're ready. Bring the foot to the floor, lift the hands above your head in prayer. Lower the hands to the heart. Circle the arms again, the wrists touch. Left leg comes up, toes are pointed. Thumb and third finger press as the arms go wide, the foot flexes, comes out, the knee comes out to the side, and we gently twist towards that lifted leg. Come back to center, bring the foot to the floor, lift the hands in prayer, lower the hands to the heart, releasing any experience of persecution. It's willow to the left, back to center, and over to the right. Bring your feet off the mat, goddess pose, hands above the head. Bring your hands to the mat, crouch low, open the pit of your throat associated with the serpent or the naga. Square off your feet, bring your right leg back, low lunge. Circle your arms to the backs of your wrists, touch, your fingers stretch. Then bring thumb and third finger together, widen the arms. We're going to twist one way, back to center, and then the other way, back to center. Meet me in plank position, and come down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Back to center, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Back to center, drop to your knees, sit to your heels, hands come into prayer, we twist to the left. Back to center, we twist to the right. Back to center, come to all fours. Cat-cow, loosening the skin of fear, the root of all persecution. Press back, downward facing dog. Stepping forward with your left foot now, high lunge, hands down. Coming to the top of your mat, forward fold. Your hands rise up in prayer position. We keep moving, using movement to work out any blocks in the body where our energy might be stuck in the pain of persecution. Lift the arms as you inhale. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, left leg comes back. Low lunge. Inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, plank position. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. As you exhale, offer your hip, open your hip. Inhale to the pit of your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward. Sink your hips in a low lunge as you exhale. Inhale, offer your chest. And as you exhale, spring forward and fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, right leg comes back. Inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, meet me in plank. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale here to the pit of your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, pit of the throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg steps as you inhale to low lunge. Exhale, sink your hips. Inhale, offer your chest. Exhale, top of mat. Inhale, stand up, rise the arms. And exhale, rest here. We're shifting energy, any energy around persecution today with Natarani Naga, dancing snake. As we inhale, lift the arms and lift your left leg, left knee. Now as you exhale, lovely, step back to high lunge. Let's inhale here, lifting the arms skyward. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor, gently bring your back knee down, low lunge. And let's inhale, bring the thumb and third finger to touch, arms wide. Exhale now, twist from your belly to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale here. Inhale, meet me in plank. Exhale, come down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Keep it high, don't open the hips. As you exhale, walk your hands in, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands back, three-legged dog. Inhale, lower the leg for dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts straight up. As you exhale, walk your hands back, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, bring the left leg through. And as you exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest for a moment. Inhale, the arms lift and the right knee lifts too. Exhale, step back for high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come to the floor, the back knee comes down, low lunge. Inhale, thumb and third finger press, arms go wide. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plank position. Let's inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight up. And as you exhale, walk the hands in, standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, left leg comes straight up. Exhale, walk it in, downward standing splits. Inhale here, really stretch. Exhale, walk back, the leg is still raised, three-legged dog. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg steps forward now as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, rest here as we clear emotional pain of persecution through Natarani Naga or dancing snake. Remembering it is a beautiful world and it is so spiritually safe to be who you are. Let's inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, willow to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Separate your feet now, and we meet in Malasana pose. Take a few breaths to yourself, shedding the skin of fear. It is the fear of evil things that is often at the root of evil action. Let's inhale here. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. And inhale here. Lower down to the floor now. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees go wide. Close your eyes and start to roll your belly. In some cultures, snakes are loved and revered. In others, they are hated and demonized. Snakes are animals that endure terrible persecution because of lies or untruths that are told about them. But today we take as we find. And stop listening to the stories. As we gently start to circle in the other direction, we use movement today to shed the skin of fear that has bound you into the energy of persecution. This energy is everywhere. It starts on the playground and continues into adulthood. However, it is a lovely life. It is a beautiful life. Naga Kanya comes in with guardianship and wisdom, telling us we needn't be bound within an old dead skin. It is safe to release the fear of persecution. For most of us, we learned this when we were very, very young. We don't even know that we carry it a lot of the time. Let's come back to center, lovelies. Separate your feet, come into straddle pose. Let's turn towards the left leg and gently fold here. Take as you find and breathe your own breath now. You're not bound by any skin. You're not bound by any doctrine, by any conditioning. Take as you find. Coming out of that, when you're ready, turn to face the other leg and fold here. Breathe deep. Ask yourself the question, in what way can I transcend the pressure of groupthink and instead express who I truly am? Naga Kanya is with you, helping you trust that the world is ready to accept you exactly as you are. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that. Take as you find as you fold straight down the middle. Hold and breathe. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that. Bring yourself to lie down on your mat. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat. Knees are bent, toes slightly in. And just start to take some pelvic tilts here. Pressing your lower back into the ground as you exhale. And as you inhale, tailbone comes towards the ground, back arches. Move to the rhythm of your own breath. Let your movement be graceful and serpentine. Coming to stillness when you're ready, bring your hands in prayer over your pelvis. And rise your hands up over your head and follow this movement with your hips as you inhale. Lift up, bridge position. Now exhale, bring the hands back down through the center line of the body in prayer as your hips follow. And now bring the arms wide in a T shape. Inhale as the knees come up. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Look to the right, work from the pit of your throat. Inhale here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Twist to the right, knees right, look left, pit of the throat. Exhale back to center. Bring your feet to the floor, bring your hands in prayer at your pelvis. And as you inhale, lift up. Exhale, follow your hands and as your hips come down. Inhale, hands wide, knees up. Exhale, twist left, look right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at your pelvis. And as you inhale, lift up. Palms up, lift hips up. As you exhale, follow your hands back down to the ground as the hips lower. Inhale, wide T, knees up. Exhale, knees left, look right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, bring your hands back to prayer at your pelvis. And let's lift the knees up Separate your feet, separate your hands, bring your knees and elbows together so you're in a kind of closed happy baby. And let's roll to the left. So you're in a fetal position here, and then open up through the right side of body until you naturally start to roll to the right. So you're in a fetal position on the other side, open up the top of the body until you naturally roll over, and just roll now left to right to the rhythm of your own breath, massaging your lower back. Preparing yourself for Shavasana. Take a moment if you need to get warm. Put on some extra clothes. Or you can stay in those dancing rolls for a little while longer if you don't want to. And then when you're ready, lovelies, let's meet in Shavasana. In Shavasana now, let's just turn the head gently side to side, working from the pit of your throat, this center of your throat chakra is closely associated with the Naga or the serpent. The center is said to be the place where persecution or fear of persecution or the pain of witnessing persecution filters in to the body through the throat. As we say no now to that energy, feel your throat clearing, feel the energy lifting and opening. Then come back to center and be still. Today we moved purposely to shift the emotions, working through the waters of inner fear with Naga Kanya, a serpent goddess who is said to sometimes live in the water. However, this guardian goddess is also thought to dwell amongst the stars. For as fear and persecution is released, everything is uplifted into a divine status or a divine way of being. Naga Kanya comes to us today to awaken us to the possibility of a life of less fear, a lovely life. She protects you as you take that leap towards your true self without fear, towards the stars. Towards a life of less fear. And she asks that you let yourself drift now, connecting to your higher self that is forever choosing the highest possible path for you, free of the skin of fear, Take a moment now to breathe through every pore of your skin. Let your skin breathe. And as you exhale, drift and relax deeply. Let's inhale here. And exhale, start to move your fingers and toes, deepening your breath, taking whatever stretch your body might need. Hugging knees in towards the chest if that feels right to do so. Rock a little side to side, gently massage your lower back and hips. Lift your head and rock gently to one side. Naga Kanya has come to us today to awaken us to the possibility of a life with less fear. Consider a life with less fear, a lovely life. A life uplifted into divine status with Naga Kanya. Let's gently press up to a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to your heart position, to your heart in prayer position. And we take 3 arms now, dedicating to a life with less fear. Breathe in together. With gratitude to you for your practice today, with gratitude to Naga Kanya, with lots of love and a lot less fear. Namaste.